my business. I provide one-on-one financial education and counseling for people of color in the sandwich generation who are struggling with their finances while caregiving. Originally, I was caring for both my parents up until very beginning of May 2020. My mom passed away as a result of COVID. So I'm currently taking care of my 78-year-old dad. I was doing the back and forth going from Delaware to New York on Amtrak, good old Amtrak, until 2021. Was like, I can't pay your rent and pay my mortgage anymore. We need to move. I need to move you in with me. So reluctantly, he moved in with me. It's been, quite a journey. So like 4 years in, and we still trucking along. Really didn't hit me until after my divorce from my first wife, when I moved back home with my kids, and they kind of tried to take over some of the bills, and like my mom was paying, the light bill and paying cable bill and the phone bill separately. Like, no, we need to put this together and get a plan together, and helping, paying the bills in the house and helping with the food shopping and kind of navigating different things that they had going on. My kids indirectly became youth caregivers, trying to, even if it's a cup of water or a cup of juice, or my mom or my dad be like, I need to take my meds, can you go give me some water? Because I can take my medicine. So it's kind of a little different things like that. Luckily, my second wife, my girlfriend at the time, was my main support and was able to, she worked as a teacher's assistant at the time, and her school went virtually. So she took on the full-time parenting role, and while I stayed home and take care of both my parents, and between my dad and on the weekends, basically. So I would go visit my kids on the weekends at my girlfriend's house, and my dad took the full-time role over the weekend, caring for my mom. So it was kind of a whole juggling act. Still try to work full-time, then weekends, go make sure my kids are okay, and kind of coming back home, and it was a lot. Some of the things I had to explain repeatedly is the definition of the sandwich generation, what that is. If you're caring for an older adult, doesn't matter, aunt, uncle, mom, dad, grandpa, and you got small kids or any kid 18 or 17 and under, congratulations, you're a member of the sandwich generation. So in my work, providing a one-on-one financial education and counseling for folks, especially folks of color who are caregivers, acknowledging, not wanting to have the conversation of estate planning and living wills and life insurance, but also the importance of our own caregiving journey and putting that together and addressing it's okay to be scared of having tough conversations about life insurance and estate planning, but those conversations need to be had. So what I do is normalizing having these conversations. What makes you scared, anxious to have these conversations, what you think that's going to look like. But it's important to have life insurance, living will, estate planning, trust, those things in place. Especially, we don't normalize having these conversations in our Black and brown communities, so it's important. What I do with my work is normalizing the day-to-day struggles of caregiving, but also normalizing the importance of estate planning with folks.